Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Another hot and muggy day out there. We've got temperatures in the upper 90s across the majority of the state, even some low 100s out there as well. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we've hit 100 degrees yet here for the Tri-Cities. We did make it up to 99 a couple hours ago, but temperatures now starting to drop down just a couple of degrees. Lincoln right now sitting at 97 degrees, 95 from Platte River Radio in downtown Kearney, 97 for Grand Island, and 97 as well in Hastings. As we head through our evening, we're going to continue to see these really hot conditions continue. We've got 90 degrees still at 8 o'clock. Then we'll drop down below that. By midnight, we'll hit to 80 degrees. So if you have any Saturday evening plans, it's going to be pretty warm out there, and it's still going to be muggy. Heat indices are still going to be into the 90s right around till 10 o'clock almost. Then by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, waking up to the winds still out of the south, and that's going to continue to bring the really warm air into our area. Tomorrow, basically a repeat of today, maybe a degree or two cooler though. We're still going to see the hot, hazy, and humid conditions on Sunday. Monday, we start the cool down. We start to look at some chances for rain coming up overnight into Tuesday morning, then still pretty hot then as well. As we head towards 4th of July, it looks like we've gotten into a pattern by midweek that we're going to be seeing up and down pop-up thunder showers through basically any chance for any afternoon as we have the heat into the 80s, and that could be sparking some off. Later in the weekend, could be seeing some more thunderstorms as well. But notice the trend. We start off at 97. We're down to 87 by Wednesday, and we level off right around the mid to upper 80s by the end of the week. So 4th of July is looking like it will be a little more comfortable than this weekend, fortunately. But again, we do have those chances for rain coming up almost every day. Heat advisory out for the majority of the state, basically Highway 83 towards the east there. And then we even have some heat, excessive heat warnings up there in South Dakota. That's where you see that color outage there. This continues until 9 o'clock tonight here for the Tri-Cities and off towards the Lincoln area as well. So keep that in mind. Remember, stay inside if you can. Stay hydrated if you are outside though. Temperatures across the state, like I said, we've got a few hundreds off towards the west. Ogallala at 101, same for Imperial. McCook sitting at 100 degrees, 102 right now seems to be the state high in Valentine. Off towards the east, it gets a little bit cooler where we have higher dew points though off in that direction. So we'll take a look at the heat index in a moment. But Nebraska City coming in 77 degree dew point. Of course, the Missouri River has a little bit of an effect, but also all of the cornfields here in eastern and central Nebraska. As you go off towards the west, where it's a little more arid, lower dew points off in that direction. So that helps out with their heat index value not being so excessively high, and that's why they don't have the heat advisory out. But look at this, Omaha, heat index value 109 right now. So that's where it starts to get to that dangerous level of heat. So that's where you want to limit your time outdoors. 104, the current heat index in Grand Island right now. On the satellite radar, we do have some severe thunderstorm risk off towards the Dakotas. Not really here for central Nebraska. We're going to see basically severe blue skies out there, but we do have chances for some thunderstorms off towards the Panhandle. As we head through Futurecast, we do have a couple of chances of storms a little bit later on in the forecast, like we saw on the 7-day. Not so much here in the Sunday time frame or into Monday, but as we head through Monday, some more storms off towards our west. That'll eventually start to sink to the south along a cold front. Here we see it coming down from the Highway 20 corridor into some of our western communities there as we head into early Tuesday morning. Forecasted lows tonight only getting into the low 70s, so it is going to be a warm night tonight. We'll see those temperatures warming up very quickly by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Danielle. We're going to see those heat index values back above 100, and then our highs across the state maybe a degree or two cooler, but overall, I think you're the only one here who's enjoying it.
Hey, I love the heat. What can I say? Bring me the heat.
Well, it's here for you.
Thanks, Kit. And